Quinn says, hey guys, I have an agency and work remote, so can service my whole country. I have a primary Google business with reviews and have the service area to whole country. I rank in my main city, but wanting to expand and rank in other areas. I have secured 3 more GMBs as service areas for my agency with address I have access to. What's the ideal schema setup for this? At the moment, I have organization schema on the homepage with all profiles, but not location specific. Then underneath it in Elementor, I have blocks with other GMBs embedded. And okay, so that's a bit of a technical question, but first of all, I recommend, guys, organization schema. There's a subset called corporation. It's a more specific subtype of organization schema that is more appropriate for a for-profit business. I see organization schema all the time. You can use it, but that's more for nonprofits and for like associations and things like that. Corporation is more appropriate for a for-profit business, which is a subtype of organization. Okay, but you can also reference the local business locations within corporation schema or organization schema. But on each location page, that's where you would have local business schema with the appropriate subtype for that. That makes sense. And then you have to connect the data items properly. What I don't recommend is if you have like one page where you have all of that, I think you said embedded local business schema for each map. If it's separate location pages for each location, that's fine. But you don't want to put all that stuff on one page because then Google says, well, what the hell is this page about? Right? When you have multiple instances of schema that are, especially, first of all, if you have multiple instances of schema on a page that aren't connected properly, connected data items, connected schema, nested schema, there's another number of terms for it. They all mean basically the same thing. But if they're not connected properly, it makes it hard for Google to determine what is the main entity of this page when there's multiple instances that aren't connected. But when connected properly, or if you designate main entity of page, then you can tell Google, okay, there's different elements that are marked up on this page, but this is the main entity of this page. That makes sense. And there is a main entity of page attribute. So you can actually assign that. So again, I would recommend corporation schema, a subtype of organization on the homepage that references each of the locations, and each location page would have local business schema with the appropriate subtype. And you can flesh that out very thoroughly using like same as and knows about, area served, all of these other types of attributes that flesh out and add a lot more detail to the schema. If that's clear.